Y'all have to be careful when going outside. We got to talk about a story. Nyla Simmons, rest in peace. Girl, she was 18 years old. You know she just passed away this Saturday. Let me tell you guys what was going on. They said that she wasn't driving. It was an Escalade. She was on top of the Escalade, twerking, dancing, right? Her friends over there pumping that music. They getting hyped. They outside. We outside. We outside. Okay? They said an ambulance, while they were doing this, you can hear the ambulance way in the back. Now, maybe they couldn't hear the ambulance because they had the music so up at the max, getting crump and so happy to be outside. They said they made that turn. Nyla, as she was on top of this SUV Escalade dancing and twerking, she fell. Okay? She fell. Honey, then that ambulance came, that fire truck, not the ambulance, but a fire truck, came and hit her. You know, now she's gone. So rest in peace to Nyla. We have to sit up here and talk about it. Her family is speaking out about this. And this could have been prevented, okay? And I just want to let you guys know, welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. I am your host, Miss Gigi with the T. Okay? Some people call me messy, honey, but I ain't nothing but sweet. Shit, damn near delicious, okay? So I appreciate you guys if you like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I will be going live later on tonight around 9ish, so you don't want to miss that. We got to talk a lot about celebrity stuff, but right now we on a true crime situation. So Nyla, honey, is sad. 18 years old. Man, she haven't even made it to her adulthood. I know a lot of you guys say 18, you're grown, but not in my book. 18, you are just starting to transition into an adult life. You haven't really reached there. So many things that she wanted to do, and she don't have a chance to do it. And the friends, what friends is this? Honey, couldn't be my friends. If Nyla was my friend, Nyla, get your butt down here. We're not going out like that, girl. You know, that is so dangerous, Nyla. We happy to be outside, but hell, we trying to live safe and prevent accidents. But Nyla and her friends, I'm sure they have seen all these girls twerking on these cars. The Cardi B, the Glorilla, the Unsexy Red Academic, you know, is pushing these girls to do these type of dangerous activities. And they ain't nothing but, some people say it ain't nothing but the trick of the devil. He's trying to trick you to be outside, to get into some foolishness, to have you gone. You know what I'm saying? So it is so tragic. It could have been prevented. And like I said, how do y'all feel about Nyla friends? I felt like Nyla friends, you should have never continued to start the car or even participate while your friend is on the top of the roof twerking and dancing, and you got the music blasting and y'all driving. These cars are not a toy. You guys around here like these cars are toys. They're not a toys. This is real life out here. And you had that music. I'm assuming you had the music so loud you couldn't hear that fire truck. Because anybody know about them fire truck? I mean, they are loud. I'm at home. I hear the fire trucks 10 miles away from me. I mean, they have loud sirens. So if they did not have that music up that loud, I was thinking, you know what? You hear that fire truck, let's pack it up and let's pause for the cause. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I hear ambulance or fire trucks, I pull over to the side. When I'm driving, I pull over to the side and I allow them to go, you know? Because somebody is in danger. Somebody needs help. And it's sad that Nyla needed help and she didn't even realize it. Her friends didn't even realize it. Playing those reckless games. And for what? What was the benefit of getting on top of that car and twerking and dancing? Nothing. I guess it's just, I don't know what it is. Attention. They want everybody outside to see them twerking because you know people going to take pictures of you. You know people going to videotape you and put it on the internet. So attention. Ooh, honey, this attention is getting out of hand, right? And people are saying, well, you know what? These are kids. You know, we were kids once. We did foolish stuff. But you see, this foolish activity can cost you. It can cost you. So it's not an excuse you was kids. If you was kids then and you were doing foolish activity, it is your responsibility to tell these kids, don't do that shit. I was there. You know, I've lived that life. It's not a life you want to live. I have girlfriends that pass away from that type of foolishness. You know what I mean? And hell, tell your kids. And you got to tell them clearly, don't be dancing on no car. If it's moving, if it's parked, even if it's parked, don't get your ass up on no truck and start twerking and dancing. Okay? You have to tell them that. And they're not going to listen to you. They probably say, well, I ain't going to do that no way. But guess what? It's going to be coming a time where possibly they can get tricked. You know, peer pressure is an MFer. Okay, even grown-ups go through peer pressure. And their friends like, come on, I bet you won't do it. Come on, we bought it, we bought it, we bought it. And they have their mama or their daddy thought, talking about some, don't get up on that car dancing. And then that will prevent them. You know, that will prevent them. They probably won't listen to you right now, but it's going to stay in there. And it's your duty. You know, I don't give a damn if, oh my God, sorry about that. I don't give a damn if I get on your nerves. Hell, I'm going to stay getting on your nerves. As long as I can prevent you from leaving this earth, I'm going to do what I got to do. You understand that? Okay? So I'm going to play what the mama is saying, and I'm going to play the whole article. And then I was thinking about this, because you guys know about Shinquella. You can't trust these friends out here in these streets no more. You know, was her friends setting her up? Did her friends purposely tell her to get on that truck? And you know what I mean? And jerked it and stopped it where it would fall? I mean, nobody in that car heard that siren. Even if y'all did have the music blasting, nobody heard them lights. Nobody heard them sirens to say, get your ass up. Sit down. Come on, come on. You know? And they said she fell. The car turned, and I guess she fell. And as she fell, then boom. I wonder, did they turn real quick because the sirens frightened them? Because maybe the sirens came up like right on them, and they had all that music loud, and it was mixing in with the music, and then they heard it, they turned the music down or try to turn real quick, and then that happened, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? It was a domino effect. Woo-wee. All right, so I'm going to play it. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Check this video out.
Simmons' family and friends are left remembering the teen. She was a social butterfly that loved a good time, doing just that last night when she lost her life. Now her parents are asking people to learn from her mistakes and be safe while having fun. It was around 11:20 p.m. Saturday night when a night of fun took a tragic turn. Police say an Escalade stopped at a red light. Once the truck took the left turn, 18-year-old Nyla Simmons, who was dancing on top of the car, fell off. Moments later, she was hit by a fire truck that was responding to a call. Nyla Simmons' parents at a loss for words, trying to describe what happened to their daughter less than 24 hours ago.
And it's a lot of people gonna miss her, but we ain't gonna never be the same.
I'm still in shock right now.
They say Nyla was attending a friend's prom send-off prior to the accident.
We just wanted the best for Nyla. Nyla, the incident, it's just tragic the way she died, but that's what hurt the most, the way she died. But Nyla was out having fun. That's what she liked, having fun, hanging with her friends.
Nyla was the youngest of 5. She graduated from Parkway North High School last year and was set to start cosmetology school at Grabber School of Hair Design on Monday.
I'm highly distraught that I don't get to see what she was going to become.
Her parents say they don't blame her friends. They were just teens being teens, saying no one could have ever guessed that the night would end up with Nyla losing her life.
But we all been young before. Yes. We all done did some type of things where it could have ended up bad for us.
The parents wanting everyone to learn from Nyla's mistakes, hoping this incident can stop another teen from doing the same.
And we want all her people and her friends to take this and like learn from it. Like,
Don't get on top of a car, y'all.
Remembering Nyla Simmons as their youngest baby who lit up every room she went into.
Nyla was going to be an entrepreneur. Nyla was going to be great in this world, and it's tragic that she's not here.
Although police say the investigation is still ongoing, everyone involved did stay at the scene and cooperated with police. We will keep you updated on any further information we receive. In studio, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.
A night out turned devastating. A woman is hit and killed by a St. Louis City fire truck at a busy Midtown intersection. Fox 2's Taylor Harris reports on the latest developments.
We're here at the intersection of Choteau and Compton in Midtown, and this was the site of a heartbreaking tragedy that unfolded Saturday night. Around 11:20 p.m., police say a Cadillac Escalade was stopped here at this very corner. Police say moments later, the vehicle turned left and 18-year-old Nyla Simmons, who had been dancing on the roof, lost her balance and fell to the pavement. Tragically, she was then struck by a fire truck that was responding to an emergency call with lights and sirens. Investigators with accident reconstruction are working to piece together the full details. Officials tell us that all drivers involved remained on scene and cooperated. We spoke to a staff member from St. Louis University's Casa de Salud nearby who says in his 5 years working there, accidents at this intersection are not uncommon, happening at least twice a month, but he's never witnessed or heard of one turning fatal until now. Nyla Simmons was a graduate of Fern Ridge High School and a former Parkway North High School student. Sunday, the Parkway District STEP team, which Nyla was once a part of, is remembering her vibrant spirit, calling her a force of talent and a light that shined brightly both on and off the stage. Fox 2 News reached out to the St. Louis Fire Department for comment, and they have declined to comment at this time, as it is standard procedure while an active investigation is underway with the law enforcement entity that they cannot comment. Reporting from Midtown, I'm Taylor Harris, Fox 2 News.